So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction. And
he's had a shot! Brahim Diaz. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold is onto it in a flash. Kovacic. Vardiol. Yehi. Vardiol. Ruben Diaz, driven forward. Pass has gone astray. Valverde. Chouameni. Brahim Diaz. And he's there to get it away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Good ball, good take. Doku. Doku tries a cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Oh, the clearance is short. And it's Ake. Ake. Kovacic. Ake. There are a few waiting for it. Climbs up big! Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Eder Militao forwards and with intent. Chouameni, good-looking ball. Ruben Diaz gets across to intercept that. Foden. He's shifting through the gears here. Vardiol. Chouameni. Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And it's played forward. It's out for a goal kick. Rodri. Kovacic. Vardiol. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ruben Dias. Doku. Haaland. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Guardiola. Doku. There's no flag. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's a fine challenge. And that was very necessary. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vinicius Junior. Valverde shifted upfield. And that has been cleared.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
And they got rid.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Guardiola. Aim forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Kovacic. Kovacic gently done. Belly. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Turns and goes back. Vinicius Junior. Oh, cracking ball. And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Foden. Ake. Moved on forwards. Foden. Ake. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. So it is still 0-0. Kovacic. Guardiola. And here's Doku. And here's Doku. Rudiger clears it away. Guardiola. Kovacic. And here's Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. And here's Doku. Lovely bit of skill. Hit into... And the finish! He's done it! The breakthrough strike! And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
Oh, look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rudiger forwards and with intent. Foden. Haaland. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Doku. He's beaten the last man. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's been taken short. A chance to play it in. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kovacic. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Brahim Diaz, delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's really well manoeuvred. Kovacic. Haaland, spread out to the left. That's a throw. And here's Doku. Doku elects to cross. Eder Militao. Brahim Diaz. Haaland, some resolute defending there. Foden, over to the left, Doku, and he whips it in. Doku puts too much behind that. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Diaz. And here's Bellingham. Oh, that's nice. And here's Brahim Diaz. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Rodri. Guardiola. Doku. Guardiola. And here's Doku. And here's Haaland. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Eder Militao. Tchouaméni, aim forwards. Oh, nice touch. Guardiola. nicely done. Doku. Bernardo Silva. That is good. He's had a shot! Another save. Foden goes short. That's an excellent interception. And it's Bernardo Silva. Do have a chance to counter here. That's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. And he has been fouled there. No surprise, that's a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Rodri. Guardiola. Guardiola gently done. Rodri. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Haaland.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Out towards the flank. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And here's Bellingham. That looks a foul. Yeah, the referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a loose ball. Played back in. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Played out to the left flank.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake today.
Yehi. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Haaland chasing after it. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. And it's Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. Nice control. Valverde. Valverde. Now he's got space here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
That was travelling. Tchouameni. Eder Militao shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Split-second reaction.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bernardo Silva. Rodri. And it's played forward. Eder Militao, aim forwards. Valverde. That's really well manoeuvred. Vardio. Bernardo Silva. Ake. Foden. Quality ball.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gets a good foot in there. And it's Bernardo Silva. That looks a cracking ball. Foden, he is through here. Eder Militao with the clearance. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. Out to the right. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. He can get that clear. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ruben Diaz. Ake. Oh, good spread. Foden. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Defending of the desperate variety. Rudiger. Valverde. And he goes cross-field. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Brahim Diaz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the counter is on. Doku. And here's Haaland. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. The referee's awarded a free kick. Eder Militao. And it's Bellingham. Yehi. Ruben Diaz. Yehi. Ake. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Haaland played out towards the right wing. Oh, they could be caught out here. Valverde forwards and with intent. Ruben Diaz shifted upfield. Yehi. Foden. Foden. And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao, gently done. Chouameni, that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ake, nicely aimed pass. Eder Militao. And it's played forward. Bellingham. Valverde forwards with intent. And that is as far as they're going to go. Foden. Ake. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Played out to the right. And that's the keeper's ball. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger, aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. And here's the chance to counter. Ake. Foden. Haaland. Rudiger wins the duel. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Kovacic. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Foden tries making a foray down the right. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Haaland. Doku. Vardiol looking to get on the end of this. Eder Militao attempts a clearance. And they've got a throw. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Brahim Diaz. Eder Militao. That is a brilliant interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Foden. Bernardo Silva played out towards the right wing. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Foden. Now it's Haaland. Courtois sends that a long way. The most accurate pass. Foden. Oh, good ball! Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Chouameni
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Looking to break at pace. And it's Bellingham. Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's there! They have come roaring back! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Doku. Vardiol. And here's Haaland. And he's found Haaland! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Foden plays it short. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's going to go a long way. Moved on forwards, and he's picked it up out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's having a shot! Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well measured. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior. Corner. Donnarumma claims it, and the danger passes. Foden, Rodri, Ake, Bernardo Silva, Kovacic, Bernardo Silva. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Vinicius Junior, Valverde shifted upfield. And here's Mbappe. Brahim Diaz played out to the left flank. Looking for a decent ball in. Wins the duel this time. And the shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Vinicius Junior cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Ruben Dias. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Diaz. Valverde. Cleared without complication. Ake. Foden.
Really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Gehi, it's a sharp pass. Rudiger makes the interception. Tchouaméni. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread. And here's Foden. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And he welcomes it in. Well timed, excellent interception. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Takes aim and crosses. Ruben Dias. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And it's Tchouaméni. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Foden. Some good work on the right flank here. Vinicius Junior. Rodri. Kovacic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vinicius Junior. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Effort. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rodri. Nice physical challenge. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Mbappe, spread out to the left. He has found a way through. And that has been clubbed away. Tchouaméni with the short one. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Brahim Diaz. Oh, this is a Brahim Diaz! Okay. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Carries far too far and out of play. Foden. Gehi. Oh, it's come loose. Okay. Rodri. Kovacic. That's an imaginative pass. Rudiger can get it clear. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Haaland. Very disappointing, it has to be said. Rudiger. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such... Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Okay. Foden. And here's Haaland. Vinicius Junior. That's Valverde. Mbappe laid out to the left flank. Chooses to go back. Takes a shot! And he hits the net! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team,
He's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And that's been won straight back. Vinicius Junior, real chance! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ake, clipped into space. That'll be a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Ake. Out to the right. Foden. Great defending, strong and determined. Chance here to counter. Bellingham. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rodri. Ake. Aim forwards. Nice interception, well timed. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Shapes to shoot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Guardiola, gently done. Kovacic. That is a little undercooked. Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold, head over towards the opposite flank. Vinicius Junior, and here's Mbappe. We expected better, and so did he. He's well positioned. Mbappe! He should have put that one away.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game's already won.
Ake. Rodri. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Chouameni. So, what can they make of this? And here's Mbappe. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Ambitious ball here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Proves too strong. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Vinicius Junior. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And a shot! Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Goal. A finish of true class. And they are pulling clear here. Oh, that is a bit special. And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Haaland. Played out wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Chouameni. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri. Kovacic. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger forwards and with intent. Ake. Foden. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. It's run loose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Searching pass he's played there. Back into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball.
Face-to-face, Bellingham! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
The changes then in quick succession. has been knocked clear. And it's Valverde. Now it's Haaland. Clearly not happy with that. Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now this could be a chance. 5 minutes left on the clock. Bernardo Silva. And now the breakaway. Ake. Savinho. Moved on forwards. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rudiger. That's really well manoeuvred. Ake. Kovacic. Rodri. And here's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Played into space out wide. He's got away. In by Vinicius Junior.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Marmoush. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and it's Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Rodri. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. This might spell danger. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bellingham. And he's managed to get free. Kovacic. Rodri. Savinho. And it's played forward. Haaland. Fran Garcia. Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. Brahim Diaz. Shifted upfield. Vardiol. Marmoush. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is out of play. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, it's played in. Oh, smashing header! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front